The sky darkens. Thunder rolls across eternity. A sealed scroll opens, and four riders emerge, each carrying a judgment that will shake the world. But here is the terrifying question. Are these horsemen symbols or warnings of what is still coming? In the final book of the Bible, the book of Revelation, the Apostle John the Apostle describes a vision unlike anything humanity had ever seen. He is standing before the throne of God. Lightning flashes, thunder shakes heaven, and in the right hand of the one seated on the throne is a scroll. The scroll is sealed. 7 seals lock its secrets. No one in heaven, no one on earth, no one under the earth is worthy to open it. John begins to weep, but suddenly a voice declares, "Do not weep. The Lion of the tribe of Judah has prevailed." The Lamb appears, and as the Lamb begins to open the seals, history itself begins to unravel. The first 4 seals unleash something terrifying. For riders, for horses, 4 forces that shape the destiny of humanity. The first seal breaks. A thunderous voice calls out, "Come and see." A rider appears. He sits upon a white horse. In his hand is a bow. On his head is a crown. And he rides out with one mission: to conquer. But scholars and theologians have debated this rider for centuries. Is he a symbol of military conquest? Is he political domination? Or could he represent something even more deceptive? Some believe this rider represents a false peace, a leader who appears righteous, but whose power spreads control across the earth. A conqueror not just with weapons, but with influence. History has seen many conquerors. Empires have risen and fallen. But the prophecy suggests that conquest will become a defining force of the last days. And the white horse rides forward into history. The second seal opens. Another voice calls out. A horse bursts forward, this one blazing red. The rider is given a sword. But this sword has a purpose. Not conquest, not expansion, but chaos. The rider has the power to remove peace from the earth. Suddenly nations rise against nations. Brother turns against brother. Conflict spreads like wildfire across continents. History has known war, from ancient battles to world wars. Humanity has seen unimaginable destruction, but the prophecy describes something deeper. A world where peace collapses. A world where violence becomes unavoidable. The red horse gallops through the pages of human history, and the sound of war echoes across generations. The third seal opens. Silence falls. A black horse steps forward. Its rider carries something unusual. A pair of scales. Scales used for measuring food. A voice declares, a measure of wheat for a day's wages. In other words, a single day's work will barely feed one person. This is famine, scarcity, economic collapse. Food becomes precious. Prices skyrocket. Families struggle to survive. Throughout history, famine has devastated civilizations. Entire populations have starved. But the prophecy suggests something even more unsettling. Resources exist, yet they become inaccessible. A world where inequality grows, where survival becomes a daily battle. The black horse rides, and hunger follows. Before we reveal the fourth and most terrifying rider, let me ask you something. Which of these horsemen do you believe is already shaping our world today? Conquest, war, famine? Comment horseman if you believe these prophecies are unfolding before our eyes. And stay until the end, because the fourth rider changes everything. The fourth seal opens, and what appears is unlike the others. A pale horse, the color of decay. The rider's name is simple: death. Behind him follows the grave. Together, they are given authority over a quarter of the earth. Their weapons are many: war, famine, disease, wild beasts. This rider represents the ultimate consequence of the first 3. Conquest leads to war, war leads to famine, and famine leads to death. Throughout human history, pandemics, disasters, and conflict have taken millions of lives. But the prophecy describes death on a scale the world has never seen. The pale horse rides slowly, but its shadow covers the earth. The Four Horsemen have fascinated scholars, historians, and believers for centuries. Some see them as symbolic forces that appear throughout history. Others believe they are future events that will unfold during the end times. Either way, their message is clear. Human power is fragile. Civilization can collapse. And history moves toward a divine conclusion. The writers remind humanity of a sobering truth. Earthly kingdoms do not last forever. But the story of the book of Revelation does not end with destruction. Beyond the seals, beyond the judgments, a promise appears. A new heaven, a new earth, a kingdom where suffering ends, where tears are wiped away, where death itself is defeated. The horsemen represent the darkness of a broken world, but they also point to the ultimate victory of God. The four horsemen ride through prophecy, through history, through the warnings written thousands of years ago, and their question echoes into our generation. Are we watching prophecy unfold, or are we ignoring the signs? Because one thing is certain, the scroll has been opened, and the writers are already on the move. If this opened your eyes to the mysteries of the book of Revelation, subscribe for more deep biblical revelations. And comment below, which horseman do you believe the world is experiencing right now? Because the next prophecy we uncover may be closer than anyone realizes. Lessons from the four horsemen of the apocalypse. 1. Human power is temporary. The first horseman on the white horse symbolizes conquest. No empire, leader, or kingdom lasts forever. True security cannot come from earthly power alone. Trust in enduring values, not fleeting power. 2. Peace is fragile. The red horse brings war and the removal of peace. Conflict can erupt suddenly, reminding humanity to value and protect peace while it lasts. Cultivate harmony in your life and community. 3. Material wealth can fail. The black horse symbolizes famine and scarcity. Economic stability is fragile. Resources can become limited, and wealth may not guarantee survival. Prepare wisely. Avoid dependence on material comfort alone. 4. Death is inevitable. The pale horse brings death, the great equalizer. It reminds us that life is short and unpredictable. Live intentionally, with purpose and spiritual awareness. 5. Spiritual preparedness matters. The horsemen are warnings, not just about worldly disasters, but about spiritual readiness. Humanity should reflect on morality, faith, and choices before crisis strikes. Strengthen faith and moral integrity. They are eternal anchors. 6. Hope follows judgment. Despite the darkness the horsemen bring, the book of Revelation promises a new heaven and a new earth. Even after chaos, restoration and hope are possible. Challenges are temporary. Hope and renewal are always ahead. The four horsemen ride, not just across history, but across our lives. They remind us that human power is temporary. Empires fall, kingdoms crumble, and authority fades. Peace is fragile. Conflict can strike at any moment. War may not always be distant. It can touch our world, our families, our communities. Material wealth can fail. The black horse shows us that scarcity and famine can come even when abundance seems certain. And death, the pale rider, reminds us that life is short and unpredictable. Yet there is hope. Even after conquest, war, famine, and death, the story points to renewal, a new heaven, a new earth. The question is not whether the horsemen ride, but are we ready when they do? Prepare wisely, live intentionally, and never forget that even in darkness, hope always comes. If this blessed you, subscribe for more Bible revelations. God bless you.